Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Happy President's Day, and welcome to Julianne Cairn Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of North Brookfield Junior Senior High School for tonight's girls Worcester County Conference Showdown between Sizer of Fitchburg and the North Brookfield Lady Indians. LPAC is excited to be bringing you the last two remaining home games live tonight and tomorrow night for the boys and girls varsity basketball teams this season. I'm Tabby LeBlanc. I'll be behind the microphone to describe this evening's action, so sit back and enjoy the game. Sizer, coached by Ryan Prescott, comes into this evening's contest with an overall record of 1-17 and are 0-8 in the Worcester County Conference. The Lady Indians took the first meeting between these two teams, 48-22, back on January 2nd. The Lady Indians come into this evening's contest riding a three-game winning streak with an overall record of 8-11 and have a 7-2 record in the WCC. North Brookfield's last game was a convincing 44-23 win over St. Mary's on senior night this past Thursday evening. Sizer appears to be a little short-handed tonight. They do have the third leading scorer in the WCC. Sophomore Anna Petrozzi comes into the night's game averaging 11.8. Sizer's second leading scorer on the team is Claire Peterson, who averages 5.8 points per game. In the first meeting of these two clubs, Petrozzi and Peterson scored all 22 points for Sizer. Sizer as a team averages 20.7 points per game while surrendering an average of 39.2. This is Sizer's final game of the 2017-2018 season. The Lady Indians under coach Lindsey Bennett are looking to add to their three-game winning streak tonight. In their 44-23 win over St. Mary's on Thursday evening, seniors Tabitha Earls and Kylie Bulger led the way with 13 and 12 points respectively. Madison DiDonato and Sydney Messenger each had 6, Serenity Ayala 5, and Lindsay Schimmelpenny 2 to round out the scoring. The Lady Indians led by 12 at the half and opened things up in the third quarter on their way to a 21-point victory on senior night. The Lady Indians as a team averaged 36.6 points per game while surrendering 40.6. With a victory tonight, the Lady Indians will clinch a tie for the WCC championship with South Lancaster, as well as clinch a berth in the upcoming district playoffs. They cannot take Sizer lightly, as Coach Prescott always has his team ready to play. Our next telecast, which will be our last regularly scheduled telecast, will be tomorrow night as the boys host St. Mary's at 5:30. It will be their final game of the season, and it is also senior night for the cheerleaders. That is a makeup of an earlier game back in January. We had that humid night on a Friday night where the floor was just too slippery to play. Scorers for the Lady Indians this season: Sydney Messenger comes in at 4.4. Samantha Riccitelli, who's getting a start tonight, comes in at 0.7. Kylie Bulger 6.9. Lindsay Schimmelpenny at 3.3. Madison DiDonato at 6.7. Brianna Quilich at 0.8. Tabitha Earls leads the Lady Indians at 8.6. Serenity Ayala at 5.4. Kelly Dage at 0.7. Also, some playing time this year from the JVs was Becca Mina. Coach Bennett has brought up some JVs for tonight's game because with Sizer being shorthanded, they do not have enough players to play a JV game. So also on the roster tonight for the Lady Indians are Jonna Farley and Sarah Stafford and Carly Oberg. So we're about a minute away from the starting lineups. Looks like there's a little problem with the floor. Over to my right, they're trying to clean some stuff up. Sizer really short-handed tonight. It only looks like they have 6 players. And it does not look like Petrozzi is here. And they are making another change to their starting lineup. So there is still a possibility that North Brookfield could get a home game. The Lady Indians could get a home game, because sometimes they have a play-in game between the two teams with the lesser record when there's an odd number of teams. It looks like somebody must have got cut, so Custodian is wiping up the blood. So we're going to look for a lot of different players in tonight's game for the Lady Indians. While I have a chance here, I just want to send out kudos to the guys that have been on the camera all year and in the studio. Today we have Byron Ake, Alec Norrie, and Nathan Gershman on the cameras. And I know Corey is back in the studio. These guys have done a fantastic job all year long. You've been watching this along with us. All I kind of do is sit here and talk, but these guys are the ones that are hanging on to these cameras and doing all the work. All right, we're going to bring it to Sheila LeBlanc, our public address announcer for our starting lineups.
We hope that all of you enjoyed tonight's contest, and please be reminded that Brookfield supports the MIAA standards of displaying good sportsmanship for all players, coaches, and officials. We'd like to introduce the starting lineups for the visiting team from Sizer. Starting at center, sophomore, number 11, Claire Peterson. Starting forward, a freshman, number 1, Wiley Doucette. Starting forward, a junior, number 32, Megan Brown. Starting guard, an 8th grader, number 24, Odette Amokahaney. And starting guard, a freshman, number 20, Austin Snow. Sizer is coached by Ian Thomas and Ryan Prescott. And now for the starting lineup for your Brookfield Lady Indians. Starting forward, a sophomore, number 10, Lindsay Schmidt. Starting guard, a junior, number 4, Samantha Rashid-Kelly. Starting guard, a junior, number 3, Sydney Messenger. Starting center, a senior, number 15, Tabitha Gurr. And starting forward, senior, number 5, Kylie Walker. The head coach for the Lady Indians is Lindsay Beck. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your hats at the flag of the
It's not a capacity crowd by no means, but they seem pretty up for tonight. Looks like maybe with the day off, people got more energy. I hope you've all, people that haven't worked today, enjoying your day off. I hope you get a chance to sit down and watch the game. Starting for the Lady Indians, Kylie Bulger, Samantha Riccitelli, Lindsay Schimmelpenny, Tabitha Earls, and Sydney Messenger. Our officials for the night's game, John Brunel and Alex Graff. Starting for Sizer, Macon Brown, number 32. Number 24, Odette Amokahoney. Number 20, Austin Snow. 11, Claire Peterson. And number 1, Wiley Duquette. Sam Riccitelli comes down with it. Kylie Bulger. Looks like Sizer's in a man-to-man. Kylie Bulger try to get the ball in tab. It's the corner, cross court to Lindsay. Hits the back. It was deflected, so it's going to be the Lady Indians' ball. Kylie looking for somebody to inbound to. Tries to get to Tabitha and it's knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay North Brookfield ball. Sydney Messenger. Not much time left on the shot clock. Samantha Riccitelli back to Tabitha for 3. Doesn't hit anything. 30-second shot clock, but ball stays in play. Sizer dressing only 6 tonight. The top scorer, Anna Petrozzi, is not here. Long three-pointer is strong. Macon Brown, the rebound, lays it up, no good. Lindsay Schimmelpenny with it. Just Sydney Messenger coming down the right side. Loses it, gets back. Kylie, nice crossover. Stops in the lane, no good. It's the offensive rebounds. Ball's deflected. Tabitha on the floor, out to Kylie. A new shot clock. Kylie with the 3, no good. Sydney gets it in the corner. She's going to put up a 3. That one's a little strong. Tabitha, offensive rebound, no good. Sizer comes down with a rebound. It's Claire Peterson, a sophomore. She gets fouled by Sydney Messenger. Little delay while one of the Sizer players ties her sneaker. Ball goes inside, gets batted away. Riccitelli gets the turnover, head to Messenger on the layup, lays it up and in. Sydney Messenger breaks the ice. Now Brookfield comes out with a press. We get a steal. Sydney Messenger right at half court. Kicks it to Kylie. Kylie gets her dribble. Drives the lane, loses it. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be the Lady Indians ball. 19 seconds on the shot clock.
Go.
Kylie looking, tries to get the tab. Knocked out of bounds, it'll stay Lady Indians ball. Both the boys teams are up at Sizer this afternoon. The Indians looking for their first win of the year. Sydney Messenger pulls it back out. On the show, nice backdoor pass. Lindsay Schimmelpenny lays it up and in. Nice pass by Sydney to Lindsay. As Peterson driving the lane, we got travel. She went up, Lindsay held her ground, deflected a little bit, and Sizer player came back down. Because they did not come back down together with the ball, that's why it's a travel. If Lindsay would have, if they would both came down in contact with the ball, then it would have been a jump ball. Sydney looking for another backdoor, goes to high post to Tabitha. Drives, takes a shot, it's off to the right. Sydney Messenger comes out with it. Backdoor to Lindsay, lays it up and in. Sydney with 2 beautiful passes to Lindsay. They've got the defender with her back to Lindsay, and Kylie Bulger pokes it away from behind. As Claire Peterson, the sophomore, Sizer's second leading scorer, Kylie Bulger, sets a little screen. Sydney Messenger throws up a floater. That was kind of a Kylie Irving shot. Just didn't have the legs. Odette comes down. Goes to Austin Snow. A long shot by Megan Brown's no good. Lindsay Schimmelpenny gets the rebound, gets it ahead to Sydney Messenger. Puts on the brakes, back to Kylie. Kylie, long three. Lindsay Schimmelpenny's there, lays it up, no good. Tabitha misses the bunny. Sizer comes down with it. Sizer loses it out of bounds. Sydney Messenger with the pressure. Taylor Brown coming to the game. And we've got a timeout. Sizer. Taylor Brown was originally supposed to start, and she got a little banged up in pregame. So now Brookfield with a quick 6-0 lead. Just about 4 minutes into the game. Lindsay Schimmelpenny with 2 buckets. Nice passes from Sydney Messenger. And Sydney with other field goal. Now Brookfield came out with their press. Through the years, doesn't matter how many players Ryan Prescott has or who he has, his team always plays as hard as anybody. You never take a team lightly. Lady Indians inbounding in the backcourt. Kylie Belger bringing it up. High post to Tab. Looking for the cutters. Goes back to Sydney. Sydney with a nice move. Drives the lane, lays it up and in. Long pass up to half court. Sydney Messenger comes up with the turnover. Pulls it back out. Looking for a call, but Kylie Belger goes around the screen, drives the lane, lays it up, no good. Goes off Lindsay and out of bounds. 8-0 Lady Indians. Goes to half court, and we got a travel. Sydney setting up a play. Kylie Belger drives baseline, comes up around the other way, no good. It's Tabitha, no good. Again, Tab lays it up and in. Tabitha Earls, her first bucket of the night. Now Brookfield out to a 10-0 lead. Tabitha with the deflection. Kylie throws it up, no good. Tabitha offensive rebound, backing in, puts it up, no good. She's fouled. That foul's on Megan Brown. That's her first, team first. Tabitha going to line shooting 2. Nothing but net on the first one. Serenity Ayala and Madison DiDonato in for Sydney Messenger and Samantha Riccitelli. Tabitha got the second one. Now Brookfield out to a 12-0 lead. Sizer comes up, gets the ball over half court. Back out to Snow. Odette with it. I'm just going to use Odette's first name tonight. Megan Brown drives, loses it out of bounds. Madison DiDonato running the show. Goes to a left, goes right. Goes around a couple of screens. Kylie from downtown. Kylie puts it up again, no good. Goes out of bounds, it's going to be Lady Indians ball. I think that last shot Kylie took would have been a 4-pointer in the Rookies Challenge the other night in the All-Star game. Lindsay gets her footing. Kylie back to Serenity Ayala. Tries baseline. Sneaks through, lays it up and in. Serenity Ayala. Odette with it. Gets the ball to half court. It's Claire Peterson at the foul line. Tries to go backdoor and Maddie DiDonato knocks it out of bounds. Wiley Doucette in for Odette. Nice inbounds play. Sizer throws it up. No good. Snow, I think it's partially deflected. And we got a foul. It's on Kylie Bulger. That one could have been on Kylie or Maddie. Wiley Doucette at the line for two. Misses the first. Brianna Quilich in for Lindsay Schimmelpenny. Doucette. No good. Kylie Bulger box out. She's got it. Kylie all the way. Drives, lays it up and in. Kylie Bulger for two. 16-0. Ball goes to the middle. DiDonato steals, lays it up and in. Maddie DiDonato for two. And Sizer calls timeout. South Brookfield out to an 18-0 lead. Balanced scoring across the team. Sydney Messenger with two. Kylie with, Sydney with four. Kylie with two. Lindsay Schimmelpenny four. Maddie DiDonato two. Tabitha Earls four. And Serenity Ayala two. Kelly Days checking into the game. 8th grader that played a little bit of Varsity this year. Mostly on the JVs. Kelly has a 3-point range. We'll see how long the Lady Indians stay in their press. Kelly Days in for Kylie Bulger. And Sizer loses it out of bounds. Lady Indians inbound. Kelly Days with it. Dribbles to the right. Holds a dribble, high post to Tab. Tab, nice move, takes a shot, round the rim, no good. Brianna Quilich rebounds out to Serenity Ayala. And a 3-second violation. Brianna never left.
Breathe back. Breathe back.
Ray Ayala knocks it away. Kelly Days gets the turnover. Kicked out to Ayala. In the corner to DiDonato, no good. Tabitha Earls tied up. A jump ball. Ball's inbounded. And we got a turnover by Sizer. It'll be the Lady Indians ball. That's the corner. DiDonato drives, lays it up and in. Maddie DiDonato. 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Dage with the steal, lays it up and in. Kelly Dage. Ball is out of bounds. It's going to be the Lady Indians ball. .28 left in the first quarter. Try to get the ball into Kelly Dage. Kelly ends up with it. Still with it, and she travels. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Snow with it. Long shot's no good. Tabitha Earls with the rebound. Serenity Ayala bringing it down. Loses it. And we got a foul on Austin Snow. That's her first, team second. 0.4 seconds to go. It's inside tab. I don't think she got it off in time. So at the end of the first quarter here at Julianne Cameron Memorial Gymnasium, it's the Lady Indians 22, Sizers 0. Lady Indians look like the last series. They went back into a 2-1-2 press. Scoring for the Lady Indians in the first quarter: Cindy Messenger with 4, Kylie Bulger 2, Lindsay Schimmelpenny 4, Maddie DiDonato 4, Tabitha Earls 4, Serenity Ayala 2, and Kelly Dage 2. So a balanced scoring throughout. Coming out to start second quarter: Maddie DiDonato, Kelly Dage, Brianna Quilich, Tabitha Earls, and Serenity Ayala. It'll be Lady Indians ball to start the second half. Messenger and Bulger each with 1 foul, and Snow and Brown with 1 foul for Sizer. DiDonato backdoor to Ayala, lays it up and in. Nice pass by Maddie. Backdoor. Snow with it. Anna Pederozzi is here now. The tall, lanky. She is averaging 12 points a game for Sizer. Sizer still a man-to-man. Ayala drives, kicks it back to DiDonato. To Dage. Ayala down to 10 on the shot clock. Serenity drives. Up by Megan Brown. Lobbed into Tabitha. Tabitha holds that pivot foot up and in. Tabitha Earls. Snow bringing it down. Goes to Pederozzi. Drives. That fouls on Serenity Ayala. That's her first. Sarah Stafford and Lindsay Schimmelpenny in for the Lady Indians, replacing Tabitha Earls and Brianna Quilich. Lindsay will play the center. Sarah, the power forward spot. Pederozzi on the back door, no good. She gets fouled. That foul is on Kelly Dage. That's her first. Anna with not much, no time to warm up actually. A little short on the first one. Pederozzi dips, shoots, no good. Lindsay Schimmelpenny comes down with the rebound. Serenity Ayala with the crossover. DiDonato, long 3, no good. Maddie battles for it. Comes down with it. drives the lane. No good. Lindsay Schimmelpenny, no good. Sizer with the rebound. Here comes Snow. Austin Snow, that is. You don't want any more of the real white stuff. Megan Brown drives baseline. Back to Pederozzi. Anna with a nice drive. Gets fouled. That foul's on Lindsay Schimmelpenny here first. Anna dips, shoots. A little off on that one. Sydney Messenger and Rebecca Mina in for the Lady Indians, replacing Kelly Dage and Madison DiDonato. Rebecca up from the JV team. Got a little bit of time the other night against St. Mary's. Pederozzi dips, shoots, no good. Lindsay Schimmelpenny. Rebound, here comes Sydney Messenger. Sydney with a crossover. Comes around the screen. Nice backdoor pass. Up and in by Serenity Ayala. Sydney Messenger with 3 nice passes. South Brookfield in a 2-3. Pederozzi with it. Jumper. No good. Sarah Stafford. Loses it to Audette. Snow with it. She gets it batted away. Sarah Stafford goes down on the floor part. Comes up with it. Sydney Messenger. Nice crossover dribble. Top of the circle. Goes in the corner. Overthrows Serenity Ayala. Be not Brookfield ball. Taylor Brown. Freshman in for Claire Peterson. You can tell the difference in Sizer's team as soon as Pederozzi get on the floor. It's like she's a nice slasher from the sides. Not afraid to take the ball to the hoop. And the free throws, I'm sure once she gets warmed up, will start to fall. Snow with a shot around the rim, no good. Pederozzi rebound, gets it batted away. Doucette with the rebound, Pederozzi. Odette. Back to Snow. Pederozzi at the foul line, drives and gets bumped by Lindsay Schimmelpenny. That's Lindsay's second. And team 6. And Pederozzi going to the line shooting 2. Tips, shoots, got it. John Farley and Kelly Dage in for Lindsay Schimmelpenny and Serenity Ayala. Pederozzi. Outer rim no good. John Farley with the rebound. Sydney Messenger bringing it up. Nice crossover dribble. Drives all the way in. Lays it up. No good. Rebecca Mina puts it up and in. Rebecca Mina. It's a big hand from her teammates on the bench. Austin Snow, nice crossover. Pederozzi comes to the right. Swings to Snow. Snow. Top of the circle, Odette. Back to Taylor Brown. Pederozzi. Sydney Messenger looking for a screen. Becca Minor with it. Back to Sydney. 14 on the shot clock. And for a back door, Kelly Dage lays it up and in. Kelly Dage with 4 points. Sydney Messenger with some outstanding passes tonight. Austin Snow. Pederozzi. Pederozzi, nice up and under. Goes by, can't get it. Becca Minor comes down to rebound, stolen by Pederozzi. Back out to Snow. Drives the lane to Odette. Inside to Doucette. No good. Becca Minor with it. Gets it batted away, but Sarah Stafford comes down with it. Kelly Dage over to Sydney Messenger. Sydney. Hesitation dribble, drives the lane. Nice pass to John Farley. Goes back to Sydney. Sydney crossover, gets stolen by Snow. And it goes out of bounds. It'll remain Sizer ball. Megan Brown in for Wiley Doucette for Sizer. Oh. And North Brookfield's in the bonus, so Snow will be going to the line, shooting 1-1. Austin Snow dips, shoots, she's got it. That's Austin's first points of the night. Sarah Stafford comes out. Samantha Riccitelli in. Becca Minor with the rebound. Sydney Messenger. Underneath to John Farley. Gets blocked by Pederozzi. Anna brings it down, crossover. Nice pass ahead, but a little too high. Goes out of bounds. Claire Peterson in for Austin Snow. .230 left in the first half. North Brookfield with a comfortable lead. Sydney Messenger brings it up. Sydney for three. Off glass, no good. Odette with the rebound. Pederozzi up ahead. Too far to Peterson. Backdoor to Dage from Messenger. I saw Sydney say something to Kelly as they were bringing the ball up. And besides her ball. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Pederozzi brings it down. Over to Peterson. Inside to Pederozzi. Little jumper from the corner, no good. Becca Minor with the rebound. Dribbles it out to Kelly Dage. Here goes Kelly. Looking up ahead. Back to Sydney in the corner. Nice drive. Sydney throws up a floater. No good. Comes down with her own rebound. Comes out of the pack. Backdoor to Sam to Kelly. Kelly up to Becca Minor. To Sam Riccitelli. Sam at the foul line. Kelly Dage sets it up. No good. Pederozzi with the rebound. Driving the lane. Becca Minor steps in. And no call, but the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be the Lady Indians ball.
Good job, girls. Keep it up.
Becca with good defense on that one. Just over a minute to go in the first half. Sydney Messenger bringing it up. Sydney looking. Kelly Dage with it. Kelly back to Sydney. A 3-second violation on Lady Indians. And Pederozzi bringing it up. 40 seconds to go in the first half. On the foul line. It's good. Peterson, Claire Peterson for her first bucket of the night. Sydney Messenger with a hesitation dribble. Becca Minor to Kelly Dage. Kelly brings it to the corner. Sydney. Oh, travels. Kind of got caught in between, and Pederozzi came running at her. And we're going to roll the ball up. Megan Brown with it. Gets it batted away. And throws up a prayer. Hits the bottom of the rim. So score at halftime from the Julianne Caron Memorial Gymnasium. on this President Day. And North Brookfield Lady Indians 32 and Sizer 6. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in a little while for our second half. Welcome back to the Julianne Cameron Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of North Brookfield Junior Senior High School. As we're a few minutes away from starting the second half. Lady Indians with a comfortable 32-6 lead. Running down the scoring summary for Sizer. Claire Peterson has 2, Anna Pederozzi has 3, Austin Snow 1 for a total of 6. For the Lady Indians, Sydney Messenger with 4, Kylie Belger with 2, Lindsay Schimmelpenny with 4, Madison DiDonato with 4, Tabitha Earls 6, Serenity Ayala 6, Kelly Dage 4, and Rebecca Miner 2 for a total of 32. Things that stood out in the first half for me was the balanced scoring of North Brookfield all the way through. Some outstanding passing by Sydney Messenger. Lindsay Schimmelpenny got a couple of nice passes from Sydney on backdoors. North Brookfield taking advantage of Sizer's man-to-man defense. Also on Sizer's half, their high scorer and probably best all-around player, Anna Pederozzi, was late getting here, and she checked in the second quarter, and it made a tremendous difference for Sizer at that point. Anna, a tall, slender sophomore, slasher. She has no three-pointers over the course of the regular season, but she has been to the foul line many times and is 20 points averaging 11.8 points per game. So we're waiting for Sizer to come back out on the court. We'll see how Coach Bennett handles the second half. She did have multiple JV players up, and they got some playing time in that first quarter. Kelly Dage had 4 points, Rebecca Miner 2, and also getting some playing time, Jonna Farley and Sarah Stafford. And they did not look uncomfortable out there. Here comes Sizer back to get ready for the second half. Our officials for the night, John Brunell, Alex Graff, John, a veteran. He's been here many times this year and throughout the years. One of our bigger crowds of the year, actually. A lot of people came in during that first quarter. See a lot of parents here, probably unable to get here, most of the time during the season. They're working or, doing something at home. Our next telecast again will be tomorrow night, which will be our last regularly scheduled telecast of the year, and this one the boys will be hosting St. Mary's in a makeup. St. Mary's, I believe, is in first place in the WCC. North Brookfield up at Sizer this afternoon looking for their first win of the year. Will also be senior night for our cheerleaders. Sizer to inbound. North Brookfield starting with their original starting 5, Richard Tully, Messenger, Schimmelpenny, Earls, and Bulger. Pederozzi, Peterson, Snow, Brown and Brown out there for Sizer.
Run it.
Sydney Messenger bringing it up. High post to Earls. And we got to travel. We'll see how long the Lady Indians go with their starters. It's always nice to keep 1 or 2 starters out there when you bring some of the rookies out there, just to keep some continuity, and so it's not just helter-skelter. Pederozzi with the drive, misses the layup. Kylie Belger bringing it down. Kylie calling things out. Kylie drives left, pulls it back out. Sydney Messenger. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Sydney looking for a backdoor. Sam Riccitelli drives, lays it up, no good. Lindsay Schimmelpenny, no good. Snow with the rebound, here she comes. Nice drive through traffic. Pederozzi with it. May have gotten deflected. don't think we're going to hear a lot of whistles in this second half. Sam Riccitelli outside the 3. Now Brookfield with a weave. Messenger from downtown. No good. Tabitha battles Pederozzi on the floor. Austin Snow. As I said before the game, doesn't matter what size or who size it has for players, they're going to scrap. That was Pederozzi for 2. First 2 points of the second half. On the high post, Earls. Tabitha gets it slapped away. Back to Bulger for 3. Short. Brown with it. Just tied up from Tab. We got a jump ball. That was Claire Peterson that got tied up. Odette in for Megan Brown. Kylie Bulger inbound. They got to hurry up here. Sydney Messenger behind the line. Sydney guided by Peterson. Looking to post up Kylie. Little half hook. Around the rim. No good. Lindsay Schimmelpenny. No good. Ball's loose. And we have another jump ball. This one's going to go to Sizer. Austin Snow. Taylor Brown with it. That back to Pederozzi. Sydney Messenger knocks it out of bounds. Snow drives. Back to Brown. Pederozzi with it. Peterson. No good. Sam Riccitelli. The rebound over to Sydney Messenger. Sydney got it by Claire Peterson. Comes off a screen by Lindsay Schimmelpenny. Misses. Rebound. Tabitha Earls in traffic. Sam Riccitelli looked to put up a 3, but backed it off. New shot clock. Sydney Messenger. Looking for a screen. On the corner to Kylie. Kylie back it in. Tries all the way, lays it up and in. Kylie with a lot of patience on that. She took her time. Found a seam, went through. Snow back to Brown, to Peterson. At the elbow. Pederozzi, no good. Sam Riccitelli to Lindsay Schimmelpenny. Takes her time. Kylie Bulger. Kylie with the crossover. Ties the lane, stops. Tries to lob the Tab. Ball gets batted away. Austin Snow comes down with it. Snow. Peterson. Underneath the Snow. Rushed that shot a little bit. Comes Kylie. Odette. Gardner. Kylie uses a screen, double screen. Comes up, Tabitha at the foul line, hesitates, now drives. Pederozzi shuts her down. Lindsay Schimmelpenny, offensive rebound, lays it up and in. Lindsay with one of her bigger offensive games, 6 points. Oop. Sydney Messenger pulls it back. Here, crossover.
Wait for it.
Brookfield trying to run a play. Sam Riccitelli gets it batted out of bounds. It'll remain off Brookfield ball. Quilich, DiDonato, Ayala, and Dejan for the Lady Indians. Everybody but Tabitha out. 2:49 left in the third quarter. DiDonato to inbound. To Tabitha in the corner. Serenity Ayala. Back door. Gets deflected away. Tabitha can't get it away. We got a 30-second shot clock violation. Thought Tab had her first 3-pointer of her career early in the first. She had to throw one out. Ball batted away. Pederozzi. Long shot, no good. Odette saves it. Serenity Ayala brings it up. Austin Snow picks her up in the backcourt. Serenity Ayala, an 8th grader. Serenity coming off the screens. Back to DiDonato. Throws it up. Around the rim, no good. Brianna Quillich, offensive rebound, another one. Rolls it in. Brianna Quillich, her first bucket of the night. Megan Brown from downtown. No good. Pederozzi, offensive rebound, no good. Wiley Doucette gets it stolen away from Kelly Dage. Kelly to Serenity Ayala. Just a high post over Tab's head. Pederozzi up ahead of the field, lays it up and in. And a Pederozzi, 7 points. DiDonato. Makes it right. Goes to Kelly Dage. Back to Maddie. Sloughing way off of the Lady Indians now. Kelly Dage. Drives right. Up. To Brianna Quillich at the foul line. Puts it up. No good. Laid up and in. Kelly Dage. Goes in the corner to Doucette. Gets it batted away. Kelly Dage. Up ahead of the field. Kelly throws it up. Round rim, no good. There's Tabitha. Lays it up and in. Tabitha Earls. Tabitha with 8 tonight. .20 to go in the third quarter. Odette gets it batted away by Brianna Quillich. Sarah Stafford coming into the game by Tabitha Earls. Tabitha with 8 tonight. Wiley Doucette tries to the lane. All loose on the floor. Odette with it. Back to Pederozzi. Down to 5. Pederozzi drives. No good. And that's the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the third quarter here at Julianne Cameron Memorial Gymnasium with our score Lady Indians 42 and Sizer 10. Sizer girls still playing hard. What they have done is tried to slough off a little bit to try to stop the backdoor plays by the Lady Indians. Ten points scored in that quarter by North Brookfield, 2 each by Kylie Bulger, Lindsay Schimmelpenny, Brianna Quillich, Tabitha Earls, and Kelly Dage. Nine different girls have scored for the Lady Indians tonight. We'll see who goes out to start the fourth quarter. John Brunell, Alex Graff, our officials tonight.
You will get it.
So we have Madison DiDonato, Serenity Ayala, Sarah Stafford, Kelly Dage, and Brianna Quillich in the game for the Lady Indians. Peterson, Pederozzi, Doucette, Brown, and Odette. Odette Amokahomi. Honey. So we're just going to call her Odette. Sarah Stafford at the high post. Nice pass to Kelly Dage. Kelly, with a little help from Serenity Ayala on that one. Madison DiDonato throws one up. No good. Kelly Dage. No good. Still battling. Claire Peterson comes out with it. Claire left-hander bringing it up. Into Pederozzi. Gets blocked from behind by DiDonato. Quillich comes down with it. Serenity Ayala. Goes to Kelly Dage at the foul line. It's top of the circle. Kelly bottled up. Kind of a desperation pass. Odette pulls it away from Brianna Quillich. And Pedrosi tries to drive the lane. Can't get it. Tries to save it. Goes out of bounds. Be the Lady Indians ball. 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Maddie Donato. Brings it to the left in the corner to Serenity Ayala. Back to DiDonato. Quillich comes up into Serenity Ayala. Goes around. Serenity brings it in. Gonna have a 3-second violation on that one. Looks like she had a good spot to put it up and in, but Austin Snow in for Wiley Doucette. Rebecca Minor checking in for Serenity Ayala. The Lady Indians have Maddie DiDonato, Kelly Dage at the guards, Brianna Quillich, Sarah Stafford, Rebecca Minor on the front line. Into Pedrosi, no good. Becca Minor gets it ripped away from Pedrosi. Rebecca with a good rebound. Odette, no good. Whoa, Pedrosi flies in, and she gets tied up by Becca Minor. Becca returning the favor. It's going to be Sizer's ball. In the corner, Pedrosi in the baseline, no good. Claire Peterson with a rebound, Austin Snow. Odette with it, side, back to Megan Brown. DiDonato blocks the three-pointer. Ball's loose on the floor. Brianna Quillich pulls it away. We got a jump ball. It's going to be the Lady Indians ball. And Sizer calls timeout. Let's listen to our cheerleaders here. Nope, we'll go back to the huddle. Our next broadcast tomorrow night at 5:30. Tomorrow evening, 5:30 is the boys host St. Mary's in their last game of the regular season. Will also be senior night for our cheerleaders, so there'll be a little ceremony before that game to recognize their efforts throughout the years. Again, like to send a shout out to our crew, Nate Gershman, Byron Ake, Alec Norrie. What else do we miss? Alec, Nate, Byron, and Corey for the job they've done through the years. We've also had Luke Anderson and Jake Anderson throughout. Awesome job. And if you haven't heard the news, the Red Sox have signed J.D. Martinez today. And I think the Bruins are tied with Calgary. So you don't have to watch ESPN tonight. We'll give you the scores here. I got it, yeah. People on the score table giving me a hard time. Kelly Dage with it gets stolen from Pedrosi. Pedrosi with a nice play. And a Pedrosi. 9 points for Anna tonight. Brianna Quillich inside Kelly Dage. Nice backdoor pass to Madison DiDonato. Awesome passing this game. Good passing breeds good passing. It's like you try to outdo each other with the good passes. Megan Brown from downtown, she gets fouled. Maddie DiDonato. That's Maddie's first foul tonight. And we're in the fourth quarter. Megan Brown's going to get 3 from the line. Tips, shoots, a little strong on that one. Reagan tips, shoots, got it. Megan's first points of the game. Jonna Farley and Kylie Belger in. Megan Brown for her third free throw. A little strong on that one. Kylie Belger comes down with it. Kylie. Becca Mina. Becca to Jonna Farley. Teammates on the JV team. Becca had a chance to get a hole there for a minute. Gets it stolen by Taylor Brown. Pederozzi ahead to Megan Brown. No good. Pederozzi with a nice save. Here comes Maddie DiDonato. 1-on-2, so she pulls it back out. Good decision by Maddie. Kylie Belger. Tried to get it to Sarah Stafford. Deflected out of bounds. It will remain the Lady Indians ball. Kylie Belger inbound. 4 minutes, 12 seconds to go. Fourth quarter. Becca Mina with it. Goes to Maddie DiDonato. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get it to Sarah Stafford. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Sizer ball. Samantha Riccitelli checking in for Maddie DiDonato. And Lindsay Schimmelpenny in for Sarah Stafford. Austin Snow bringing it up. Out Brookfield in a 2-3. Did most of their damage in the first quarter with their press. Went on an 18-0 run. Pederozzi, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. Battle, Becca Mina. Kylie Belger comes down with a loose ball. Crowd picking it up a little bit. Mostly from the cheerleaders. Kylie Belger gets bottled up. Got to get rid of it. It's got a timeout. Lady Indians call timeout. 3.5 minutes to go in the regular season for the Lady Indians. We will probably know by the end of this week who they'll be facing in the districts. Could be starting next Monday or Tuesday night. Again, the odds are slim that they would have a home game, but there's always that opportunity to play in game. A few years ago, we were one of the last seeds, and we ended up with a home game because of an odd amount of teams into the districts. So sometimes there is that play-in game, and you get lucky and get a home game. Boys season will come to an end tomorrow night as they host St. Mary's. Looking for their first win of the season today at Sizer. Both the Indians, Lady Indians, first-year coaches. Lindsay Bennett for the Lady Indians. Sam Riccitelli bringing it up. Gets it to Lindsay. Sam with it. Sam running the offense. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Lindsay has to, looks for Becca. Can't get it. A shot clock violation. 3:13 left in the fourth quarter. Austin Snow, high post, Pederozzi. Stutter step, pulls it back out. Nice crossover, drives to the lane, gets fouled. Sizer, if all these players come back, they have a pretty good future. Wiley Doucette's a freshman. Claire Peterson's a sophomore. Anna Pederozzi's a sophomore. Austin Snow, a freshman. Taylor Brown, freshman. Odette Amokahane, an 8th grader. And Megan Brown, a junior. So, Pederozzi misses 2. Lindsay Schimmelpenny with the rebound. Try to get the ball high post. Pederozzi Rosie, Lindsay Schimmelpenny hustling back on defense, ties her up. And it's going to stay Sizer ball. 2:43 left in the fourth quarter. Again, our next telecast tomorrow night, 5:30 against St. Mary's. The boys will be hosting St. Mary's. There is no JV game tomorrow, just a boys varsity. The JVs did play that night when we had the floor issues. No issues on the floor tonight. Kylie Belger looking for a screen. Oh, looking for a clear out. Oh. Kylie, oh. I don't know how that ball found its way through, but it did. It'll be Sizer ball. Sydney Messenger coming in for the last couple of minutes. Megan Brown in the corner, swings it to Pederozzi. Pederozzi, nice fake, drives the lane, lays it up, around the rim, no good. Goes out of bounds. Sydney Messenger in for Kylie Belger off John Farley. Under 2 minutes to go. So it's quite possible this could be the last home game for Kylie Belger and Tabitha Earls here in North Brookfield. Sam Richatelli with it. Sydney Messenger. Goes to Sam. Back to Kylie. Kylie drives. Pulls it back. Has to throw up a floater. Around the rim, no good. Pederozzi with the rebound. It's going to be Sizer ball. Wiley Doucette in for Austin Snow. Set bringing it up. Peterson. Brown back to Peterson. Off glass. It's good. Claire Peterson, her first bucket of the second half. Sydney Messenger drives all the way. Lays it up and in. Scrum for the ball. Pederozzi comes up with it. It's kicked out of bounds. Tabitha Earls coming back in for her last time, and for Kylie Belger. One senior to another. Ball goes into Pederozzi. Lindsay Schimmelpenny. The rebound. Sydney pulling out, looking up top. Back door, Sam Richatelli lays it up and in. Sam Richatelli. That's 10 different players who scored for the Indians. Megan Brown, no good. Goes to the corner, Claire Peterson. Goes it back up, throws it up. Off glass, it's good. Claire Peterson. So our final score, North Brookfield 48, Sizer 17. Run down the scoring. For Sizer, Claire Peterson with 6, Anna Pederozzi with 9, Austin Snow with 1, Megan Brown 1 for a total of 17. For the Lady Indians, Sydney Messenger 6, Samantha Richatelli 2, Kylie Belger 4, Lindsay Schimmelpenny 6, Madison DiDonato 6, Brianna Quillich 2, Tabitha Earls 8, Serenity Ayala 6, Kelly Dage 6, and Rebecca Miner 2 for a total of 48. So until tomorrow night, when the boys will be hosting St. Mary's at a 5:30 start. This is Tabby LeBlanc from Julianne Carr Memorial Gymnasium with our final score, the Lady Indians 48, Sizer 17. We'll see you tomorrow night.